told there's some real money in the room.
Speaking of Fruittown, so a lot of rappers claim Fruittown. You know what I'm saying? Most notably, Chris Brown, and Soulja Boy.
Soulja Boy.
How do you feel about them two claiming the hood?
How do I feel about it? I feel like I can't understand how you become a millionaire and you want to go back to the street. When I became a millionaire, I didn't claim none of that. You know what I'm saying? What is the significance of it? To be original, to be real. You know, you was just telling dude earlier, people lose the concept about checking in. When I was in Houston, when I went to Houston, like you're talking about Sauce's daddy, I had to check in at Lions and Farmer, you know? And a check-in is letting you know I'm here. Because without that, I don't have any backing. You feel what I'm saying? Now, I'm not gonna pay rent to no state, right? There's a difference when I come to you and tell you this and you tell me, hey, man, it costs you $100,000 to be here. Now we got a decision whether I'm gonna kill you or I'm gonna pay you. But as a compliment, like I was saying earlier, California is the only state that you can come in and sell dope and you ain't got to get with nobody because we're a transit state. When I come to Houston, I can't go on Lions and Farmers and just stand on the corner and nobody know me and just sell drugs. Right. I can't go on Scott and Cullen and just either they gonna kill me or call the police on me. They gonna get rid of you. Nowhere. I've been all over the state selling dope. I can't go to New York and just go on their razor and sell. I gotta give it to somebody and let them sell it for me. I can't go to Dallas and just put something down. I remember one time this dude, Earl, it was selling dope for me in Dallas. And I left and came back and dude didn't have the money. He didn't have my money. He wasn't giving me my money. And the first time I'd ever heard the word, man, you know, you paid. So I'm like, damn, did he give me something already? The girl said like, hey, say he ain't paying you. The fuck you mean he ain't paying me? Yeah, you niggas from California think you can come out here and do this? By the time I left up out of there when he said it, but when I came back, they just shot everything but the fish. You know what I'm saying? Being paid. So, yeah. When you got guys that, yeah, you should, how you think these brothers is getting killed? You ain't got it. The little white boy, 6'9", he let a white boy come in. Oh, I ain't gonna check it. No, he ain't gotta check in. He the police.
Right.
But for your safe haven to come to an end, unless you're gonna stay out here in Encino and Woodland Hills and Burbank, because gang members, technically, we're not going north of Wilshire. Actually, we ain't going north of Manchester. So anything in Hollywood is cool. Dudes is not really gonna deal with you. But when you think you can come to the demilitarized zone, man, what that brother was thinking, that he went to Roscoe's Chicken and Waffle on Manchester and Maine. Like, what was that? And he could have went to the one over there by the airport and still Roscoe's Chicken and Waffle, but he wanted to keep it real. You know what he's saying to himself in hell right now? Why in the hell did I do that? Yeah. Sometimes you have to make a man decision, you know.
Well, I heard Soulja talk about it in a little bit. You know, he never really elaborates on it, but you know, a lot of people do these things for protection. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to align yourself with the gang, and now you from here, we got you, we going to protect you. I'm a rapper, I'm a multi-million-dollar nigga, and I'm moving around in California.
Yeah, and that's checking in. Okay, shit, you get pinkered. White people get the police protect them, huh? You get a ATD service on your house, so your house is be protected. Ain't nothing wrong with being protected. Do you think you're going to depend on the police to protect you? As a rapper, the only place these youngsters got, only people they got other than the Nation of Islam is a gang, huh? And now the gang that misrepresented them so much they don't know what to do.
Yeah, man. Well, Chris Brown went through a lot of robberies.
Yeah.
Like, he didn't get robbed once or twice.
And
he was robbed multiple
and
times.
So I said something that on Boss Talk about Chris. I didn't say it about Chris. I was talking about dudes being in the gang and checking in, and his name just came up. And I admire, bro. He did everything he could with Fruit Town, and Fruit Town fucked over him. You feel what I'm saying? So I never talked about him having to check in, you know. But it'd behoove anybody to this day and age to check in with somebody.
Absolutely.
I just left Chicago. I checked in when I got there. Because killings it's non-discriminatory when it comes to us. Yeah. So wherever I sold dope for 3 years. 30 states of the United States and never got jacked and never got robbed. Because I checked in with people. I never go in a state trying to fuck your girl, because that's your girl. Whatever I do with her, she gonna tell you. I'm an outsider. I come to Houston and you tell me they had the Regal 8 Inn. Give me a room in the Regal Inn. I'm going over on the white people's side and get a hotel bar. Where was you, Slim? Because they didn't know one thing, Slim or Diamond. I never told nobody my name. You know what I'm saying? Catch me when you can. But you always got to cover yourself down. I can't come in your town and just throw it up and think that I'm in Compton. Because you Southern boys, y'all look at us different. You know what I'm saying? Those slick ass niggas coming up in here. We gonna show them. I tell people all the time, people say people in the South are slow. But how are you slow and you wake up 2 hours before me? While I'm still asleep, you already up. Well, by the time I get up, you done already done what you had to do. And I'm looking slow. Do you realize the psyche when y'all seen gang members coming to the South with khakis and dicky suits on? Only people wear them in the South is janitors. And them nigga being sharp coming there with a dicky suit on with khakis. Where these niggas come from?
Hey, I wanna kind of rewind it back when you said
the Dicky suit is actually birthed in Fort Worth. The home of the Dicky factory is in Texas.
Okay. And all while I was in Texas, everybody I seen with Dickies and khakis on, with janitors, mechanics, ain't no players was on lines and farmers wearing no damn khakis.
Like a construction worker.
Yeah. When them niggas started coming selling crack and they had Dickie suits on, you're like, who is these guys? And they was getting their ass jacked.
Right.
I want to rewind it back. You said you went to Fruit Town and you mentioned PCP. What was your relationship, if you had any, with Big Pumpkin?
Hey, real tone, it's some real money in the room.